just still getting stuff a little bit set up. Hi, Amy. What's been going on this week? I felt interesting this week as well. I had today off, but you need the relaxation. Let's just make it a little bit lower. Honestly, I need the relaxation as well. Like, I'm doing this for me as well. It's been an interesting week. I didn't have work today, which was like really wonderful, but also at the same time it's like I have work tomorrow, so has Steph just been busy with work or what's going on? I put this on here earlier and it fell off and almost broke, and I was like, that would be a nightmare. But I got some new plants today, which I'm going to show later on stream. Basically all I did today was go get the new plants and then repot everything, and then like, come on here. I watched a little TV. I played a little Hades, which was really nice. When I was watching the puppy while he was like asleep next to me, it was so cute. But yeah, it was like a chill day for me, but I don't feel like as relaxed as I could, so hopefully that will change. How are you doing today? I have some new stuff for us today as well that we can try out. And I know I'm starting a little bit earlier with ASMR. I just wanted to do it, wanted to start, and I just have to do it a little bit earlier this week. I think next week we can start at like 8 or 9 again. I just go into work on Thursdays, so I like to go to bed earlier. I don't know if I want this sweatshirt on. I feel like a pumpkin. I'm enjoying just lounging, just relax, like, we deserve it, you know, especially after the stress that's been the past few weeks. I really think that it's time to take extra time to, you know, care for yourself, and I think this time can be used as an opportunity to think about the things that you want and that you like, and to feel a little bit hopeful about stuff going forward. So that's how I'm trying to look at this stuff. Trying to look at everything going forward. I actually bought a journal, so I'm gonna start writing in that. It's a way to just help me work through some stuff and think about, you know, the past, and like, if something bad happened, I'm gonna burn it or something. I don't know, just like as sort of a catharsis. So I want to be, you know, I feel like a lot of this year has been taken up by COVID and by the election and just the stress of that and the adapting to that, and like, I think that we've all grown in ways because of that, but there was a lot of work that I was looking forward to doing this year that is not related to that, and because of all that, I just didn't feel that I worked on as much stuff as I wanted to and worked through as much stuff, so I will be doing that soon. I just want to make sure that I have everything ready. Okay, I do. Okay. Growth in the right areas, exactly. My ass grew like way larger than it was before. And that's a really good thing. So, you know, things are looking up. I don't know what to do with my hair. But yeah, like literally it's been great because I like that, but also at the same time, now that I'm going back to work more, I'm like, damn, nothing fits, which is not a problem, but the problem is that I have to buy new clothes, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Anyways, I think I want to turn off the music. It's kind of like not the vibe. I think the rain is, but the music is not really what I'm looking forward to tonight. But we're gonna do some stuff. I have some props tonight, so for the first time ever that we'll be using, we have our deck of cards for intuition check. I have a candle for us to set an intention for the next week, and then my plants surrounding back there. That's a new plant I got, and then down there, that's a Monstera deliciosa, Wingardium deliciosa, and then that is a Chinese evergreen. So I can bring those more into the picture as the night goes on, but it was a repotting today. And I found a cool and good plant store that's near my house, where I live, and it's like cheaper. I went with Raheem last weekend. We went to like a warehouse kind of thing, nursery, and it was all these tiny little succulents that were like $300, and we're like, this is not the place for us. So then we went to Home Depot, and Raheem picked up some plants, and I picked up some to bring back to work, which they're over there. You can't really see them though. But hi Raheem, I was just talking about you. I was saying how we went to that like succulent warehouse where everything was like $400 for a tiny little succulent, and how that was kind of not the move, but the place that I found by me is way cheaper and way better. So, do you hear the thunder? It hailed, it did hail. It did hail. past that we haven't really worked through. So we can talk about some strategies for that and different things that people do. I am gonna put on some music for us. Okay. I'm gonna take off my sweatshirt really quickly. Okay. Does the whale have a name? The whale does not. Excuse me. Oh my god. Bro, my chair is very loud tonight. The whale does not have a name. But it is our ASMR whale. And if anyone has an idea, maybe we can make that like, I don't know, a channel points goal. I've been trying to think about different things that we can do with our channel points and how to make them a little bit more interactive, but I added a few new things, I think. Yeah. So, different trigger words, and then if you're a new subscriber, you can get a name trace, which can be very nice and relaxing. I wanted to check to see if I had a pin light, because for me that's really relaxing to sort of follow where the light goes, but we don't have that tonight. I forgot who it was that said that they love noises. I think it was Shrouder. So at 8 we're going to be setting our intention and really sort of getting into the ASMR. So if you have any suggestions for triggers, I have some. I'm not too big of like a crystal person, but I do have some, but they're being cleansed right now, so I got them for us, and maybe I can work through with how to do them, how to work with them, and just, you know, present a more relaxing environment for us. So yes. other stuff that I have planned eventually for ASMR is some reading before bed again, and I'm gonna get different brushes that work really nicely on the mic and are really, really relaxing to hear. But for now, my fingers will do the job. Reminds me of rubber. Rubber can be relaxing sometimes. Let me get some water. I think I've said this before, but I really like, excuse me, fabric sounds, so. Okay. Hi, Canna. How are you? Welcome. It's very good to see you. We are just about to start getting into the session for this evening and setting our intention and getting our candle lit and, getting ready to go. So, we are lighting Cozy Nights tonight. You can't really see that, but I've been lighting this when I do my work at home when it starts to get dark out, which is like 3 or 4 p.m. And I don't know, it's just been really nice. Can I have a horoscope? Yes, absolutely. I said I was gonna start the session at 8, and then we can get into that I Go Life in Flames one as well from 2 weeks ago, but oh no, wait, was it Life in Flames or was it Aiden? I owe someone one if they come back tonight. So, since it is 8 o'clock, I wanted to take a second and everyone think of what you are looking for, in the next week or through this time. What's one thing that you want to work on? What's one thing that you're proud of yourself? And, tonight we're going to be talking about reinforcing positive habits and working through past traumas and things like that. And so, I want to work with you to heal you from those past traumas. So, that's going to be part of my intention tonight. An intention for this session is that through relaxation and through, the work and connecting with yourself, in a more vulnerable place and all of that, that we can work through some of those difficult times of your past. So I'm gonna light the candle, and I want you to take a look at the candle and think about, stuff for the following week that you want to work through, and I want you to forgive yourself for your past traumas as you're looking in it. If you have to say it out loud, then say it out loud. If you'd like to say it to yourself, or if you are coming to just relax and say, something to yourself Set your intention. I look like it's like a campfire. But take a look and think about, maybe something you could say is, I possess the strength to care for myself in times of stress. I'm powerful. I know that I am. And I've gotten through every hard day I've had. Okay, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna put it down in view so you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna move it a little bit so you can actually see it. Okay, so just know that, that will be there for this evening. Also, I wanted to take a second and acknowledge that if I seem a little bit off, my stomach hurts a little bit, but I wanted to, hang out with you all and relax and provide this space for us this evening. So, that's what we're gonna do. So, Canna asked for a horoscope reading. Thank you, Julian. Thank you. It's fine, but if I there's like a little bit of a preoccupation, but I allow myself to push through and to be okay and, relax and take this time for us, right? So, it's a time. Wait, I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you. I'll be okay. I think it's, I just didn't eat well today or something, but anyways, I owe Canna a reading. So, let's pull that up. Wow, that is really bright. What do you use for horoscopes? I have friends who are very into it, and cafe astrology seems to be the best for us. So that's what we are using tonight. So, Canna, can I please get your sign and we will go into our first horoscope reading of the evening. A Libra. I am a Libra rising. So we're gonna do your reading for tomorrow. So that would be Thursday, November 12th. So here we go. Steps to improve your feelings of security taken this month can benefit you for years to come, dear Libra. A Jupiter-Pluto transit that's colored the year now has its final meeting aligning with Pallas. I don't know what that means. Your perspective and worldview have transformed, motivating you to better yourself and your situation. we're just doing a reading for tomorrow's horoscope for Canna. That is an option for apple fritter points. So it was pretty accurate. Here's the thing, you know, whether you believe in astrology or not, I think that it can always sort of offer us a way to think about ourselves that might be a little bit different, or it might open our mind to think about, you know, people or each other in different ways, or, you know, if you're nervous about something, it might give you that reassurance that will give you that extra confidence to do, you know, the right thing for yourself. So it can be a useful tool when used correctly. So just like your business. So you're very welcome. You are very welcome. And excuse me. That option is available to everyone. There are channel points that you need for them, but if you don't get to them, then, you know, in a little bit, maybe I could just do some more. It's not so strict, you know. I think that sometimes some personal attention can give, you know, that tingle and that nice feeling. So Julian redeemed horoscope reading and Canna redeemed deep breathing. Okay, so we're gonna do the breathing first, and then we'll get into the horoscope reading. So Julian, will you please tell me your sign? Hi Alex, how are you? Welcome. Alright everyone, we're gonna take a deep breath together. So you have two options. You can either follow along with me, or you can take a deep breath on your own. Either way, let's start on the count of 3. When I start, I'm going to count to 3. We're going to breathe in for 3. We're going to hold for 2. And we're going to breathe out for 5. Okay. We got a Gemini. Okay. So. Oh, excuse me. On the count of 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And deep breathing is one of the most powerful tools that you can do for yourself, you know. We got a Libra. Oh, Alex, we just did a reading. One of our channel point redemptions is a horoscope reading for the following day. So we're gonna get into Julian's, and Julian is a lovely Gemini. So we will pull that up and we will get started. So for Gemini, we have, oh my god, AB has the best emotes on Twitch. It's really a fact at this point. So we're going for tomorrow. So this is the reading for November 12th for Gemini sun placements. You see new layers to a situation today, dear Gemini. Jupiter and Pluto meet for the third and final time in your solar 8th house today. This transit has been integral for discovering deep down desires. Your ambition to connect more deeply with a special project or person is strong. Events this year have changed your worldview and perspective, and you now recognize what this means for you. Combining your resources, whether financial or otherwise, with someone, or navigating tricky sharing dynamics can be a significant focus. You don't feel exactly like the same person you were before this transit, and you'll be pursuing paths that reflect your evolving values. You're in fine shape for research and investigation and for us have gone through this year, we're not the person who we thought, we were, or we're not the person that we started this year as. Oh my god, what's going on? And, I'm not quite sure what Jupiter and Pluto meet for the third and final time in your solar 8th house today, but, I feel that, whoa, excuse me, obviously events this year have changed, like, everything for everyone, and combining your resources can be a challenge, if you're in a relationship, or, even a friendship, or even with roommates, figuring out how to navigate that situation can sometimes pose difficulties, but, if you take the time to come to each other honestly and with patience and understanding, that's how you work through those things. But, it seems that you are connecting with yourself tomorrow and this week, and some extra highlights are, it says your creativity is in a good state, your love is in a good state, and your business is in a good state, so you're doing well all around. The goal of living it alone. I know. So Tyler redeemed deep breathing for us. Also, did you hear like my entire every bone in my arm just crack? So we are going to we're gonna turn the gain down a little bit so that excuse me. I'm trying to figure out how I can talk and whisper and go in and out of those and have it still be soft and relaxing. I haven't done ASMR in a bit, so it's a bit of a challenge, but Tyler redeemed deep breathing. So we're not gonna do the holding your breath or anything like that. So we're gonna do, on the count of 3, a deep breath together. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you, HD, for the follow. I appreciate it. You're doing fine. Whispering is hard. It is, and for me, what I find really relaxing sometimes is the going in and out of whispering. So, it's that sort of delicate balance of, almost holding on to still being awake and falling asleep. Hi, cuz, how are you, friend? It's good to see you tonight. But I always find, if someone's talking to me and then they whisper a little bit, it's so good. Like, it just gives you that buzz. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I didn't have work today, which was really nice, but my stomach's kind of not been feeling great, so it's been interesting day. But, that's okay. Okay, so I wanted to show you all. What do you usually do on your day off? Honestly, I usually do one of many things. I either clean everything, like do all my laundry, like clean the floors, it honestly helps with my mental health a lot, cleaning, or I run errands. Like today, I got these plants, and which I can bring them up here and show you all in a bit. I worked on some stuff for stream as well, so I set up some channel points and did some Photoshop stuff. So I also watched some shows, but I don't know. I would love to have a day where I just did nothing, but that's not my personality as much. But I wanted to show you all my Apple prop. It's a stress ball, and it's really nice for padding. You can't hear it as much when I do the squeezing, but hi dear, how are you? Good to see you. But yeah, if we take the wheel down for a second, we can put our apple up. But I look like that Rene Marguerite painting. Wait, I heard you don't like apples. Good. We've got a hurricane rolling through here in Florida, so I have ASMR and IRL rain sounds to fall asleep to. Perfect, then you're set. I hope that, everyone's okay in Florida and that you're feeling okay, and, just know that if you're feeling a little bit stressed, you can relax here. The rain here is artificial. I actually did wake up to rain the other day, and it was really nice, so. Okay. So. Do you all want to try an intuition check to see how you are faring? We'll be okay, I'm pretty sure. Just 20 to 30 mile per hour winds and rain is what my boss said, aka we ain't closing tomorrow early. I'm sorry. You should be closed. I saw this live from the outside and the gaydar said 100%. Well, your gaydar is spot on. So, if you've been here with us before, you might know intuition check. Basically, what we do is we test, how your psychic abilities are. And I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and I'm going to pick 3 cards this time, and you're gonna tell me what you think they are, and if you guess it correctly, I will do a reading of your horoscope to see how your next date will be. And if you've already got a reading, we will do the day after tomorrow. So I'm not a good shuffler, but I'm doing what I can. be sure to guess the card and the suit. Give me a hint. Okay, y'all. We have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our first card. We have a Queen of Hearts. Did we get any Queen of Hearts? We got a Queen. So Kim, so far you're in first place. We have a 5 of clubs. Oh, Julian was very close. And so was Gus. And then our third card is a 7 of spades. Julian was close to that too. So, I think we will do, if you get, whoever gets the suit doesn't matter as much. Hi Thalie, thank you so much for the follow, welcome. We're doing an intuition check right now, so I pick some cards and we see whoever gets the closest and they get a horoscope reading. So Kim Good was very, very, very close. So Kim, it seems that you and Julian were the closest. So if you would like to tell me your sun sign, just like your zodiac sign, I can do a reading for what tomorrow might look like for you. And let me put these cards back in the desk. And thank you so much for following. And Julian, we can do yours for the day after tomorrow, so we can know what your whole week's gonna look like. Thank you, dear, for saying good job either to me or for the fellow competition. Taurus, Sun, Libra, Moon, and Rising. I'm a Libra Rising as well. Alright, let's read for a Taurus Sun. Do you have co-star? I had a bug. The stream paused. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. We'll do it again very shortly. Oh my god, Kim, thank you so much. Kim's given us all the details. Okay, so we are just going to be doing a reading for tomorrow for you, just with your sun sign. Do I have co-star? I did have co-star until it started dragging me with the daily notifications. The pattern is really good. I think I have the pattern still. You have co-star as well. I might still have it, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm a Cancer Sun, Aquarius Moon, Libra Rising. If you couldn't tell, Cancer Sun. My room looks cozy, and I like doing ASMR, so it checks out. Okay, so let's do our horoscope for Taurus Sun. This is going to be for November 12th. Your ability to focus and concentrate improves today, dear Taurus. Although there can be some tendency to go a little too far with an idea. Jupiter and Pluto meet for the third and final time in your solar ninth house. You first felt this influence in March, and now, with your changed perspective and worldview, you're approaching life differently. It's time to embrace your desire to grow, improve, and transform. experience of education, religion, adventure, and discovery are part of this. Efforts to strengthen a partnership can be worthwhile now, and pushing boundaries just a touch can lead to impressive results. You can arrive at an important truth or conclusions today, and it's exciting. Aim to use the day's energy to do some in-depth thinking or studying, as it can be meaningful and significant. You can have a mind-blown moment or a new perspective on a matter that's a breakthrough. Gemini Sun, Virgo Moon, Cancer rising. Julian, from what I know, that seems right. It scares me the daily reads are spot on. I remember crying and it said that I'm sad and I need a touch of affection while I was crying. I'm sorry, Kim. Also, I apologize for the loud noises. But Kim, it seems that since March, which I would say all of us, you're looking at things a little bit differently. You know, we all are. It seems like, you know, changes in your experience of education. If you're in school right now, obviously that has changed. Adventure has changed. Maybe you're finding different things, different ways to spend your time. So, I think, you know, if there's a friendship or a relationship that you're interested in working a little bit on more, or someone that you think is really cool or really interesting, and you want to get to them to know them a little bit better, maybe, you know, now's the time tomorrow to reach out to them and to get to know them a little bit better. I think that tomorrow you might find yourself arriving to different conclusions about some ideas you've had or something that may have been bothering you for a while. And take tomorrow to really have time to think, you know. Take time for yourself. Be it 20 minutes, be it 10 minutes, just take a minute and think about how you're feeling about things, and, you know, are you on the right track of, you know, something that you had wanted to do or anything like that. So, you might find that you have a breakthrough. And Kim and Daily, thank you so much for, you know, caring for others in chat. This is really, y'all are gonna make me cry, honestly. I love the care that, you know, you're all showing right now, because at the end of the day, we, you know, gotta be there for each other and help each other out when, you know, we're having a hard day. And thank you so much, Kim, for sharing. And, you know, I agree with you. Sometimes the readings are really, like, you know, mind-blowing, like it said. And I'm becoming a more spiritual person as I get older, I think, because, you know, I think that the way we can connect with the world around us can be really profound. So we're going to do another intuition check. So this place is so peaceful and spiritual. I love it. Everyone's like, well, thank you, Kim. It's, you know, it's all a testament to everyone who's watching, right? Like, I can create the environment, but it's all of us together is your intuition strong right now? You know, is it the zodiac? Is it your confidence? I don't really know, you know. I can't really predict what these cards are gonna be, and I know it's not tarot, but you know, it's a nice way to check to see, okay, wow, that's cool. And if you get it wrong, like, or, you know, don't get close, it's no harm, no foul. So, it's just a fun way for us to interact and, you know, do something. So, I'm going to shuffle these cards and start thinking. Maybe close your eyes and think about what card comes to mind and, like, what your mind is being called to for whatever reason. And I'll show you all the decks so you can take some extra time to, you know, see and see in your mind's eye or your third eye what card it might be. Just had to adjust my seat. Okay. So, I'm going to be picking 3 cards, and you can choose one card. And whoever gets the closest, we will do a reading for you for tomorrow, November 12th. Okay. I'm going to do one last shuffle. Everyone, take a second and think about what these cards might be. And I draw from the first 3 of the deck, so I'm going to draw them right now. Alright, so take a second and think what these cards might be. Alright, we're gonna do it for about a minute. If you would like to participate, you have 30 more seconds. Alright, we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our first card is a Jack of Hearts. Do we have any Jack of Hearts? We have a 5 of Hearts and we have a 9 of Hearts, but no Jacks of Hearts. Our second card is a 2 of Clubs. Now, let's see what our third one is. A Jack of Diamonds. We have an 8 of Diamonds, a 6 of Diamonds, and a 10 of Diamonds. So, what I think is happening is last round I said, I think I messed it up because I said whoever gets the number closest, but that might not be where the intuition check is today, you know? We might find that it's somewhere else actually. So, we can try that again. Because who guesses Jack? Like, that's a very rare card. I mean, they're all rare cards actually. But anyways, we'll try this again. And then after, I want to talk about what are your favorite trigger words that start with the letter B. B. B as in boy. So B as in beautiful, B as in big. So start to think of those. We're going to do one more intuition check and see if we get something close. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna pick the first 3 cards. Not those cards, because those are the exact same cards. Okay, we got Kim. Hi, Dark Confetti. We are doing an intuition check, so feel free to guess some cards. I'm going to draw from the bottom of the deck this time. Whoever gets closest, we're going to do a horoscope reading for them for tomorrow. So just pick one card from these 3 that I have here. So we got an King of Hearts. We have an Ace of Hearts. Okay. And let's do 30 more seconds to make your guess. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our first card is a 9 of clubs. We have a 4 of clubs, and we have a 2 of spades. Let's see, our next card is a Jack of spades. Lots of jacks. Interesting. I wonder what that means. And then let's see what our final card is. An Ace of spades. So, Daily, it looks like you were the closest this evening for this intuition check. So if you would like your horoscope read for tomorrow, please let me know your sun sign and I will do your reading for you. Yes. If you picked an Ace of Hearts, that was the closest, I think. If you wouldn't like it, then we can. That's totally fine. I'm not sure, but I was born on the 1st of October in 2005. So that would make you not a Scorpio, that would make you a Libra, I believe. In France. I was supposed to go to France, but I didn't end up making it. steps to improve your feelings of security taken this month can benefit you for years to come, dear Libra. A Jupiter-Pluto transit that's colored the year now has its final meeting, aligning with Pallas. Your perspective and worldview have transformed, motivating you to better yourself and your situation. You're striving towards an improved emotional foundation, home life, and domestic world. Beneficial and long-term renovations can happen on physical or emotional planes. You're determined to make improvements that go deep in your home, family, and personal life, and you're making the most of your current resources. Today, you're ready to dig for answers, and there can be important new insights, big reveals, or discoveries on personal matters, family, or home life. You're practical yet also progressive in your approach, and your initiative is stronger than usual. The moon spends the day in your sign, animating your emotional world further. Your creativity is good, your love is good, and your business is good. So, to me, it seems that you've taken some time in the past year to make sure that you can feel safe where you are, whether that's mentally, whether that's physically, and that could be something as small as like you got a new pillow, or new sheets, or new clothes that align with the way that you want to look. It could be something small as you ate something, that benefited you, but it seems that you're striving to just better all areas around your home and personal life, and it seems your interpersonal connections, and it seems that you want answers to some questions that you might have had, but you're now realizing that the answer might not be what you thought, and you're gaining new insight to stuff. So and you're practical in the way that you're approaching this. You have your head on your shoulders, you know what you're doing, but you're also thinking about new ways in which you can make yourself feel more secure. And your initiative, you're a go-getter, at least for now, and you know how to care for yourself, and you know how to make things happen for yourself, and even though it might not feel like it, sometimes I want you to know that you are very, very capable. Oh wow, that is actually accurate. Good, I'm glad to hear it. It's always kind of affirming, right? When you get something like that, and that might align Why is my mind going blank? Blank bark. Bread. Baguette. Hi, how are you, Ethan? I've been pretty good, you know. There's been some ups and downs, but pretty good for now. Why the whale? That's a great question, Salad. I just had it, and I think whales would live to, would love ASMR. And what brought you to this horrible place? Well, I was born. And that's another B word. Right now we're saying trigger words that start with B. So, I'll be back. Brush. 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 I'm gonna read them backwards now. Brush back. Brought. Bodybuilding. Bin. Birth page. Baskin. Boom. Bakery. Biology. Biography. Boulangerie. Bada bing, bada boom. Bandit. Bandit is actually the name of one of my dogs. Bot. Bronchitis. 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 Blessed. Broncos. Brown. Bada bing, bada boom. Blasphemy. Broncos. Bronchitis. Broad. Bandit. Boom. Bodybuilding. Brush. Back. Broad. Baked. Birth. Beige. Baskin. Bakery. Biology. Biography. Boulangerie. Bring back beauty. Wow. Kim, that is actually very interesting. I knew that they used vibrations to communicate. I did not know how powerful it was. But I guess that makes sense because they're massive. Bibliophile. Bibliography. Biography. Bakery. sessions a lot longer, but as I mentioned before, I'm having a little bit of stomach pain tonight and don't feel the best. And I want to feel my best for all of you. And I also go into work tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is take a second to look at this candle as we did at the beginning of the session. And I want you to close your eyes and just think about what you can do in the following week for yourself. Now, whether that's eating something better, taking a walk, watching more ASMR, whatever it is, just take a second and think about something that you can do for yourself. And I want you to know that I'm very proud of you and I'm thankful for you. And I'm happy that you came tonight. It is not a green apple candle, it actually says cozy nights. So just take a second and think about that you are worth it and that I care for you and that you are loved and that you are important. Okay. So, even when I'm not there for you, you will be there for yourself. Every hard day you've had in the past, you've gotten through. Okay. So, I'm going to say goodnight and blow out the candle, and we will close our session for this evening. Wow, it's very smoky. So you can watch the smoke rise. I am so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. That is the loudest noise of all time. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming. Lovely to meet you. For the friends that have been here before, it was so good to see you again. I will be back on Friday